Is Vue better than React? Should I be using MySQL or Postgres? In this video, we're going to give you the definitive answers as Scott, Wes, and I all tier rank lots of web tech and languages and various things for building web apps.
So, who wants to go first, guys?
I want to see Wes go. What do you got, Wes? What's your
You're going to give Wes the first pick? He's got
Yes.
big stinker energy here. He's got a crazy face on right now.
All right, I'm going SQLite S tier right away. Super underrated. I'm shocked I didn't find it earlier in my career, given how simple it is to go from get up and running to run production on it, and it's just all the way. I did so many demos in the past where I would use JSON files or text files, and then I would move it to a real database once I had time. And the SQLite is just so fast to get up and running locally.
Agree. I would say the past few years of SQLite development have made it so that you can use it in the cloud. There's so much more tooling around it. Yeah, SQLite S tier for sure.
All right, guys, I'm next. I'm going to do something that's shocking. I'm going to put Svelte, and I'm going to put it in A tier. You might think I would put this in S tier, and I truly... in my heart of hearts, I would love to do that. But Svelte is missing a native story, even though they're working on custom renderers right now. The fact that it's DOM focused, browser focused is so great. I love Svelte. I use it 24/7 here, and typically I would put it in S tier. But when I really think about the React ecosystem, I think there's just a lot of things missing from the Svelte ecosystem that would limit it that. So Svelte, A tier, you're my dog. I love you.
Anything to say, Wes?
I think we understand why Wes has had his big stinker face on.
Sorry, I've been cranking on these assets, so buckle up.
Okay. I'm coming in hot with something that I don't like, and I'm actually putting React in C tier immediately.
What?
Here's why.
I agree.
It's overdone.
I'm sorry.
AI has been trained on it way too much, so we're basically stuck. Basically, there was tons of innovation happening in front-end frameworks in the world of JavaScript, and that coincided with the LLMs being trained, and now everything's React because LLMs are spinning out React. But I wish we lived on an alternate timeline where either Svelte or Vue or something else took off, because it makes our lives so much easier. There's less code, there's less foot guns, there's less ways to do things wrong. React is a blemish on society, I would say.
You know what? It's poisoned.
Guys are always whining about React.
The
React people are
React
not.
is poisoned. The web ecosystem with a side effect focused, because so many people wrote effects.
Don't know how to use React.
Even though it's not good, I have to tell my agents now, stop writing side effects. I don't want this to be. It makes no sense. I click a button. You don't need to listen and wait for something to do something else. Just yeah.
I'll say everyone's going to chalk it up to skill issue, but I would say I know React better than probably 90% of you watching this video, and that's why I don't like it. So you like React because you don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I just like everything. All right, I'm picking FFmpeg is going in A tier because FFmpeg is a pillar of video on the web, and I don't know that we would be in the same spot of video deliverability. If you don't know, FFmpeg is the underpinning tech for so much of the web in video that it just got stupid. It's just a huge thing. And I know that there are some alternative things popping up. Media Bunny is actually a really interesting one, but I don't think that the web would be where it is without FFmpeg.
Hard agree. Yeah, it's great.
I am picking Cloudflare. I'm putting it in S tier. I put all my stuff on Cloudflare. Big fan. I use it for everything. I host just about all my stuff there, do all my domains there, and they don't pay us a dang thing to say that.
I get so much free hosting from every single company. I got free Netlify, I got free Vercel, I get pretty much everybody throws free stuff at me except for Cloudflare, and I say so many nice things about it. People are always like, "Oh, they're paying you. I can't believe they pay influencers to say nice thing about it." No, I did a video probably 6 years ago on Cloudflare workers on how awesome they were, and I'm happy to see them getting the praise they deserve right now.
Scott's an F tier.
Who did that?
Nice.
Who did that? I wonder why. Wonder who.
Scott's going up to S tier.
All right, I'm going to go next, and I'm going to pick Sentry. I'm going to put it in S tier right next to Scott's beautiful face because everything we do here at Syntax is brought to you by Sentry. So they are the one company on this list that actually pays us, and we love it. We love what they do. So you can add it to your apps running in production, get any errors that happen reported back to a dashboard, and have insight into what's going wrong, what's slow. If you're running an app in production, you need Sentry on it. So it's great. Check it out. S tier.
Especially that MCP server. Beautiful.
All right, my turn. I'm here to just crap on everybody in this list. Vercel, D tier.
CJ with the hater energy today.
They definitely made it a lot easier to deploy apps, but you know what else they did? They funneled millions of dollars into marketing of Next.js, which in turn marketed React, and now all the AI does is output Next.js and React slop. I will honestly, I'll bump them up to C tier because they made it.
Okay, I think that's fair.
They made it much easier to deploy, right? But I think for a new developer, it's super easy to get something on the web. But at the same time, because they hide a lot of the details, it's super easy for a new developer to get a giant bill or not learn about actual infrastructure. So C tier.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting Vue in D tier. Just because CJ won't stop yapping about React and how good Vue is. Vue, D tier. Vite, I'm going S tier. I'm doing 2 for 1. I'm breaking all the rules. So Vite is amazing. I know Vue is great, but all I ever hear about Vue is not about how good Vue is. It's about how bad React is, and you should use Vue instead.
Decent take.
Cool, guys.
Can we just put it in C tier a little bit?
No, get it down.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
Don't make me Hulk out on you.
I'm going to delete this image.
Don't delete my image.
All right, guys, move out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm coming through. I am going to put Tailwind in C tier as well. And I'm doing this not to be rude and not to be aggressive. Tailwind is good. It is fine. It is very usable. I think it does a lot of things well. It does systematize CSS well. I was very nice to it on stage at React Summit.
It was.
But I still think it is overrated for what it is. I'm sorry. So how about this? I'll put it in B tier because B tier is lonely.
Yeah, they gave us a good way to componentize CSS if you were using React. Like Tailwind was a problem to solve an issue that popped up in React and nowhere else. But
that's right. That's right.
But it does give you the design system. Like I came around to Tailwind. I think especially on large teams or people that aren't good at sticking to a design system, Tailwind gives you that. So solid B tier. All right. I'm picking Postgres and I'm throwing this in like high A tier. Fully open source, tons of built-in extensions. Like they have vectors built in. They have JSON and binary types built in. It is one of the best databases. I think early web, most people were reaching for MySQL. These days, I think if you're starting a new app and you're not going to be using something like SQLite, Postgres should be your top choice.
Agreed as well. I spent way too long, too much of my life on MySQL and MongoDB when I realized Postgres or SQLite is the way.
Yeah.
All right. You know what I'm doing? I'm taking Node, Dino, and Bun. I'm doing them all in one here, right? Okay. So Node is going A tier. Despite its qualms, it's been old steady. And a bit big. I'm going to put Dino in BC tier and Bun, I don't know, but I can put Bun in B tier because a lot of the like weird stuff that Bun did was why Node sort of got its things in order. We owe Bun a lot for the developer experience of Node. And then Dino as well, pushing it along. Yeah. I'm going to put that in BC tier right in the middle there. I know I'm breaking all the rules here, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if I had any say, I would put Dino higher. And I would argue that what Bun is doing is potentially creating the new browser wars because they're adding all these things that are non-standard and then people are shipping code to Bun that like doesn't work in Node. So I would bump Bun down a little bit, but I totally agree that both Bun and Dino have basically pushed Node forward. And at this point, like Node is still really great. A good choice.
Okay, let's move on. I'm saying TS. I'm putting TS in A tier. TS is fine. I think it could be. better. Yes, TS TypeScript, I think it could be better, but now I think TypeScript is essential, especially in the world of AI, all of that stuff. So TypeScript A tier. There were times where I was really annoyed with the syntax and, maybe annoyed with some of the choices that they've made, et cetera. But TypeScript A tier. Yes, man.
Obviously, there's other programming languages out there, but so much of modern software is built in TypeScript. Back end, front end. I don't know why you would want to put PHP on the back end and JavaScript on the front end when you can just put JavaScript absolutely everywhere, right? So for that, I'm putting PHP in D tier. I'm going to piss a lot of people off. But TypeScript allowed us to build like proper applications with this crazy ass language.
Yeah. In that same regard, I'm going to put Rust in B tier because that compiler is too dang slow. It's a slow ass compiler. Sorry. Okay. Turtle time. I don't want to deal with it. I want to hit save and see my stuff. Yeah.
But the code is fast, is it not?
Code is fast. It's done a lot for the web ecosystem. Like all fast modern dev tooling is now built with Rust, right? So Vite and Rolldown is Rust. Dino and Bun are both built on top of Rust. Rust powers a lot of the stuff we use on the web, even if we don't use Rust directly. So high B tier.
Rust is dope. Yeah. It's just too slow.
Yeah, to compile. All right, I'm picking WordPress, and I'm actually going to go B tier.
I agree.
But I think if you're building a site for non-technical users and you need some sort of admin backend ready to go, WordPress is still the answer. And they have modern features like the headless API, so you could technically vibe code a React front end, but still have that WordPress admin. You don't need to build a blog from scratch. You don't need to build a CMS from scratch. WordPress is still a good answer for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Astro in A tier. Astro rules. It's underutilized. Let me pick some other ones while I'm here. I'm going to put Drizzle in A tier. It's my ORM of choice. And as far as ORMs go, I don't really feel like you need any other ORMs in your life, in the JavaScript ecosystem. And what else can I grab while I am here? I'm going to put GraphQL in D tier. I think GraphQL is great, but everything being a 200 request, no matter good or bad. Wes, can you stop it?
Wait,
oh gosh, who's this? Is this pirate coding? Is that Scott?
Muscly anime. This is a muscly anime Scott. Okay. Mommy. Yes.
It does look like pirate software.
Pirate software.
It does kind of. Yeah.
I'm going to wrap this up by throwing Docker in S tier. If you haven't used Docker for containerizing things, yes,
get out of here.
You can't stop me. I'm holding my mouse on it.
Veto.
You need to learn Docker right now.
Button.
You need to be running your agents inside of Docker. You need to Dockerize your apps at work. So that way it's much easier for other people on your team to start up your apps and not have a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put jQuery also in S tier because we wouldn't have all the web that we have today without all the stuff that it did. And then I'm also going to put Redis in like high B tier, almost A tier. Basically, if I'm running a production app, all of my long-term data gets stored in Postgres, and all of my sessions and everything else gets stored in Redis.
We need
and it's
some
one of the best things for
here.
that.
No.
Angular F tier. I understand what it did
Redis
for the web,
had all that crazy
Angular
licensing
sucks.
stuff.
Next.js, F tier. Git,
AWS
at this
is
point,
a pain in the
D
ass.
tier.
It's D.
Mongo, F tier.
This Dolphin goes beside CJ the Dolphin.
A tier. Supabase, like high
Go.
B tier.
Go goes
Nobody
along
uses
with
AWS.
the at D tier because the Go people are obnoxious.
I think
No
Python.
matter how good it
Seems
is.
nice, but who cares?